Hi, you're welcome to Mary's Lifestyle TV. My name is Mary. So this is Mary's Lifestyle TV. If you're new into my YouTube channel, please kindly subscribe. And if you're watching me from any of the channel, if you're watching me from TikTok or you're watching me from Instagram or Facebook, please kindly go to my YouTube and help me support me to get subscribers. This is my business. This is what I do, and I'm very passionate about what I do. I mentor people, on my YouTube. What I do on my YouTube is DIY. I teach people how to bring inanimate object or fabric and give it life, something that you could think doesn't, can't be used. So I bring it together and I give it life. And I love when I give something, when I'm able to do something like that and people appreciate it. It makes me very happy. And I teach people how to make, things with their hand. I'm a very skillful person, so I don't keep it by myself. I make sure I share this idea with people. So thank you so much, Anna, for following me on TikTok. I can see you. Thank you so much. God bless you. So I am a fashion designer. That is what I used to do before now. I used to own a shop and I sell African fabrics. I teach people how to sew. And once a fashion designer, I am still a fashion designer. So after the pandemic, I dedicate my time to my YouTube, to grow my YouTube because it's my first love. I can come to YouTube, sit down here. Thank you for joining me. I don't know whoever that is there on my, you know, YouTube, just give me thumbs up and leave me a chat. Let's get chatting on YouTube. And please give me a follow as you're coming. So this was my first love. My YouTube has always been my first love. So I can come in here, whether there's somebody, there's nobody, I can talk here forever. It makes me very happy and I feel very comfortable here. So I do teach people who are interested in starting a business. I know starting a business, especially when you have no knowledge of running a business before and you start something, then you don't have a mentor, you have nobody to even ask a question. Depending on where you are, it could be very, very difficult and very daunting. So when I decided not to, to learn a new way of doing a business, because most people are still depending on the traditional way of doing a business, which is, not ideal. There are different ways of doing business now, and I'm going to be talking to you about those ways which you can do business and still succeed. And the most important thing in business before you go in there is that you should ask yourself some certain question. Why am I doing this? Why do I want to go into this business? And before then, the most important thing is to know your why. Like I said, you need to know your why, and you need to know what you really want to do, what it takes, how many hours you need to put in the business, you know, the resources. You need to be um, you need to be advanced in your technology. Now people don't use human beings are almost becoming redundant. So with your AI, you can ask AI to do something for you to remind you, like before you used to depend on writing things down. Now you don't need to do that again. So you need to also empower yourself. I talked about empowerment. Anywhere you need skill, you need to improve, you need to become better than you were last year. It is important you go ahead and acquire that skill. So I am here to help you to improve your business. I have been doing business and now I have moved my business online. Not just about, thank you so much, Idoroyin Nana. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining, ID. I appreciate you. So, not just about, doing the traditional business, you can also do online business without even having to do anything, have contact with the product you're selling. 3 months ago, I started affiliate marketing. And when I started that business, it was just like a joke. I used to do it on my TikTok. I was asking myself, why am I doing this? How am I going to start? Because those are the questions that we ask ourselves most of the time. We ask ourselves, how am I going to do it? I don't even know anything. How will I sit down? I'm not comfortable with, all these things. We ask our question, is it for me? What will I say? And all that. It's not a difficult thing to do. No more, you know, you need to think ahead, plan ahead. How am I going to do it? It's not a difficult thing. Affiliate marketing has been there long time ago, many years ago, and is still in existence. And all you need do is to just decide on which area you want to focus. What product do I want to sell? Who do I want to sell to? Where are my customers? Which social media are there? Because now it's all about social media. It's all about the relationship that you build online and outside the social media. Those are the people that will come to buy your product. And selling physical product, you need even your clients. You need people, to advertise your business for you. That's why people are doing affiliate marketing and they are now collaborating, because if you give me your product and I'm wearing it, I'm going to advertise it for you in my own channel. Okay? So one of the things that you need to do to succeed in business is to think ahead and ask yourself, why am I doing this business? Why do I want to go into this business? Who am I selling it to? Who are my avatars? Where are they gathering? Which social media are they using? What products do they use? You have to do your research. Do your research. Do your research. Do your findings. Once you are able to establish your why, you need to do your research to know where your customers are gathering. Okay? Just leave me a comment on the comment box. If you agree with what I'm saying, just type in 1. Type in 1 if you're still here. And remember to like. If you're watching, wherever you're watching, just like the video and invite other people to come in. Thank you so much, everybody from the TikTok. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Remember to give me a like and share. Keep tapping on the screen for other people to come in. Okay. So, now, like I said, I'm going to share the 8 secret ways of making money. Hold on, let me get my slide out. Let me get my slide out. Okay. Please keep tapping on the screen. Tap on the screen. Let other people comes in. Oh, thank you, ID. ID, where are you joining me from? Just leave me a comment. Let me know exactly where you are joining me from, ID. Thank you so much. So I'm going to be sharing 8 ways on how to succeed in your business. One of the ways, like I said, is to decide on what you want. Your why is very important. Once you know your why, then it is easy for you to start a business. And you have to be specific in what you want to sell. I have discussed that already. It's like I have even finished, sharing everything I needed to talk about. But as people are coming in, so the most important thing is to know your why. Once you know the reason why you want to start a business, then it's easy for you to begin to do your research. Then you narrow your research down to where your avatars are. Number 2 is for you to write it down. Don't try to have it on your head. There are so many things. Watching from Lagos. Thank you so much for joining. God bless you. I appreciate you. Hi, it's Lagos. Okay, that's good. Okay. So TikTok people, where are you guys joining me from? Thank you. Just leave me 1 on the screen and tell me if you are if you want, but otherwise you don't have to. where you're joining me from, and if what I'm saying is a good idea. So just type 1 on the comment section, okay? So the second thing is to write it down. Write your idea down clearly and in details. Make sure your idea is clear and is in details. Always think on paper. Have your own journal where you jot things down. I have journals a lot on, that I journal things things down. I write them down because I know it is important. And most of the time when I look at my journal, I'm like, oh, when did I write this down? So that's one of the things you need to do when you think, when you decide, when you know your why, then you have to write it down. A goal that is not in writing is not a goal at all. You may have it in your mind, the next thing you've forgotten, but the best thing for you to do is to write it down. Write it clearly and in details. That is number 2. So you have to write down your goals. You have to know your why. You have to write it down. You have to think and have it, a clear thought about what you want to do. Then the third one is for you to set a deadline. There must be a deadline. Any goal or target that you have and is open without a deadline is not a goal. You have to set it, you have to make it smart so that you know when to, if you're succeeding or if you're not succeeding in business, because if you just leave it open, then it's not a good way of doing a business. Thank you for joining me again. If you are new into my channel, please kindly subscribe, like, and share, and invite every other person. Let me also use this opportunity to introduce my weekly workout. I do work out 2 times a week. I do yoga, midweek yoga, and then on Saturdays, thanks be to God, the weather is really lovely now. So I do go outside for what I called gratitude workout. So gratitude workout is something that gives me peace and it brings me joy. I love it. Remember, health, is wealth. And without your health, you cannot even talk about business. So if if you're interested in keeping fit and keeping your mind intact, then join me this Saturday, by 10 a.m. 10 a.m. GMT, whatever that is in your time, set it and join me, okay? And you will never remain the same again. I mean, it's so good to exercise yourself. You sleep well, you relax well, and then the business idea would just keep coming and just keep coming. You'll be so relaxed that you won't even understand. I mean, you'll be so free in your mind and you sleep like a baby, okay? So just join me next Saturday. Let's work out and keep our body and soul healthy because you are the most important person in your life. Like I always said, you are the most important person in your life, okay? Invite others to come in and let's keep talking. So the topic is 8 steps to succeed in business, to succeeding or to have a successful business is what we are discussing today. And I've mentioned the first one was know your why. What is your why? Why are you starting the business? Because most people, like I said, start business because their friends are starting. So number one thing is for you to know, why am I doing this business? Then once you know the why, then you decide on what you want to do. What do I want to sell? What do I want? It's not only the product. I am selling something right now, affiliate marketing is an online business. I am not holding any inventory. I am not holding any inventory. So you decide on what kind of business you want to do. If you want to sell products and then you have maybe like a shop or website or whatever, which is good. But you can also buy an empire online and sell. Do you know that you can own an empire of links and sell them? Empire of links, and you sell your link. You're selling just link. You're not selling anything. Links. Do you know that? If you know, just leave me number one on the comment box. If you know that you can sell links online and become successful. Links are like properties. I'm just giving this one as a, this is one of the things that I have come to realize. And this is how people have been, building wealth without telling you. So links are like property. If you know that you can be selling links, leave me number one in the comments. But if you don't know, that's okay. I am here to teach you. And I'm here to tell you that it is possible for you to go into business and succeed. Affiliate marketing, drop shipping, you can't go wrong. Those two businesses, once you start those two businesses and you know where your target audience are, then you are as good as any other person. You can sell link, you can sell you can sell your junk mail. People can even pay you to sleep. They can pay you to sleep. I have come to learn so many businesses now. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Please continue to like my channel. Thank you. If you're watching me from TikTok, just go to YouTube also and give me a like. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Missy. Thank you, Missy, for coming. Thank you, Apika, for coming. Yes, yes, that's true. Thank you. I appreciate your time as well. And the next thing I'm going to be talking about, maybe it's going to be a series. I'm going to do a series of business, then I will do a series of education, then I will do a series of migration. I'm going to be doing it because my channel is like a TV channel. So it's not just going to be one thing. I'm going to be doing lots and lots of things because people need to learn. And so long as people are responding, it gives me joy to keep teaching. So what I said, number 4 is to make a list. When you're starting a business, you write it down, you set a deadline, and then you make a list of the things that you need to do. Make a list of everything that you can think of that will make the business successful. Think of that you are going to have to do to achieve your goals. You need to write down the things you need to do. Thank you for the likes. Keep tapping. Thank you. Invite other people to come in. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, if you're watching me from Facebook, also like my channel. If you're watching from Instagram, you're welcome. YouTube, invite people. I want to see more people come in here and learn. You don't want to be selfish. Invite other people to come in, okay? Thank you so much. So make sure you have a list. Write them down on your journal. Honey Digital, thank you for coming. Make a list. Write them down on your journal. When you think of any task and activities, write them on your list until your list is complete. So make sure you write everything down. Let's say the list of the things, now we are talking about affiliate marketing and drop shipping. If you want to do that, the most important thing for you is to know what you want to sell. I've talked about link, I've talked about selling junk mail, and then there's a list of other things that you can do as well in order to become successful. People sell link. Write it down. People sell link. How do they sell link? What do I need to do? Where do I go to see these people? How do I sell the link? Who need my link? What sort of link should I sell or should I create? Okay? Ask yourself those questions. What sort of list should I create? What sort of list? Where do I get the list? Which website is, should I go to create the link? Because it's not every website that you go to create the links and then people will buy. People don't buy like that. You need to know exactly where you're going to sell those links, where you're creating them from. That's number 4. Now, number 5, organize your list. Make sure you organize your list in the order of importance. Make your scale of preference Organize them in order of importance. What comes first? What do I want to come first? You're starting a new business. Have a business plan in mind. Even though it's your own personal business, you're not going to present it to anybody, but it is important for you to have a business plan. Don't have it in your head, have it at hand. Write it down on the tablet so that every morning when you look at it, you know, okay, so organizing your list, organizing my list. Yes, I have organized it. Make a list. Number 5 was to make a list. I have the list of the things I want to do. And when you have that list written down, it is so easy for you to carry on with your day and become successful. It has worked for me, and I know it can work for you as well. Once you have your list, to-do list, you write it down. Once you finish this one, you tick. You finish the other one, you tick. You finish this one, you tick. Tick, 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 tick. So organize your list into a successful plan. Once you finish making your list, you organize it into a successful plan, okay? Decide on what you do first. Decide what you're going to do next. Decide on who you want to talk to that has done this business before you. If you're not sure of the business and you need help, then go to people that have done it before. You are investing in yourself. When you start a business, you have to learn to invest in yourself because you are the most important person. And you don't want, in fact, you have to learn to create generational wealth. I was listening to a program, and that woman, the lady, was talking about how she lost her parents when she lost her father when she was just 10 years old. And the father died and left debt for the mom. And she was just 10. The brother was about 6 years old. 3 years after, the mother passed away, and their struggle continues. She was sent to a foster home. The brother was sent to a foster home. And what happened to them? The mother died, no property for them. The parent died, no money. All they could leave for these children was debt. So think of yourself. This is my age now. What do I want to leave for my children? What legacy do I want to leave for my children? Do I want to leave debt? Do I want to leave wealth? Do I want to leave a good name? What is it that I want to leave for my children? How do I create a better life, a better, meaning into my life so that when I'm gone, my children will look back and say, yes, this is what my parent did for me. So that lady, when she spoke about that, and she said from that day when she managed to graduate from college, she took a stand that she will never make the mistake that her parent did. And that was when she went into learning how to become an entrepreneur. And she is a successful entrepreneur today. If she wasn't, I wouldn't have known her. She is a successful entrepreneur. So that's why I'm asking you today, what are you doing? You're doing 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is important. You don't have to leave your 9 to 5 because I am doing 9 to 5 as well. But I still create time to run my business because 9 to 5 is important in the sense that it helps you to have that mind, your mind is settled that at the end of the month, your steady income is coming in. So don't leave your business. Don't leave your job until you are stable in your business enough to leave your job. So let me reset the room and then reset so that for people that are just coming in, they will get to understand exactly what we are doing. If you are new to my channel, please kindly tap on the screen. Tap on the screen, let other people come in, invite them to come in. So my name is Mary, Creative Mary. I am a YouTuber, content creator. On my YouTube, I do DIY and I teach people how to start a business. I teach people how to become confident and how to empower their voice, how to be creative just like myself, I am creative. Yes, I am creative. And how to tell themselves, yes, I am creative, just like I'm telling you, I can succeed. I am blessed. That is what I teach people, to be courageous, to be, to empower their voice. Most people, they lost their voice along the way. So I am helping people to revive their voice, to speak about their business. Most people don't know how to just like be confident enough in what they do. So there's dignity in labor, there's dignity in what kind of business that you're doing. So I teach people that on my YouTube gave me a voice, and I'm giving that voice back to people that comes to listen to me. And if you're joining me from TikTok, my TikTok, I use it, I dedicated it to the royal family, but I still do my own things there. So you will see different things on my TikTok. And then on my Facebook, I use it for my businesses, where I do my African thing. I love African. I love African clothing. And I loved. So I teach young African men and women where I live in school. I go to school to teach them to embrace their African heritage, to love what their grandparents, has left for them. We have a beautiful history. If you do not embrace this history, if you don't teach the young person, the young people of African who lives abroad about their history, the history will be lost, and other people will be told. They will be the one to tell us our history. So that's what I do. I go to school to teach people about African culture. And same thing on my Instagram. Yes, I do the same thing as well. So today I am teaching people or sharing with you how to have a successful business, 8 things that you need to do to have a successful business. So you're welcome to Mary's Lifestyle TV. Once again, sit back. I'll soon finish. We've spent about 26 minutes now. So you're welcome into my live stream. Thank you, Sandra, for joining. I can see you. And the next thing you need to do is to take action. How many have I done now? I think I've done about 5. So this is the 5th one. Take action. Okay, it's the 6th one. So you need to take action. When you have everything written down, you know your why, you've written it down, you've made a list, and then you get your list organized, you have a business plan, and then you need to start taking action. What I'm doing, I have plan to start a business, have planned to start a business, if you just have the ideas written down without taking action, then it becomes useless. So you have to really take action. You have to take action when you write them down. Thank you so much for the rose, Sandra. I appreciate that, Rose. Thank you. You need to take action in order for your business to come alive. You need to tell people about your business. You need to just open your mouth. You need to, empower. That is why I'm so much, interested in women, in young people. I want women to learn to embrace their voice. Your voice is your power, and you need to speak about what you do. There's dignity in labor. Whatever kind of business you're doing, don't be ashamed. If you don't know how to start, ask question. If you don't know where to go, ask question. Like in my country, we say person where they ask question, they miss road. Abba, when you ask question, you can never miss. So ask question, seek wisdom, and read. Do your research. Okay. Are we learning today? If you're learning, just give me number 1 wherever you're watching me from. Whether you're watching on YouTube, you're watching on Instagram, Facebook, or on TikTok, just give me number 1 and give me roses as you are there. Thank you. God bless you. You can just tap on the screen. That's what I mean. And thanks for the gift, Sandra. I appreciate you coming in. That's a big speaker coming in there. I'm just learning from her. I'm learning from you, Sandra. I'm learning to become like you. So she's very good at what she does. She's a speaker. So the last thing you need to do now is do something every day. Do something every day. Have the plan written down on the palette. Write down your goals, and then every day do something. Do something every day. no matter how much, no matter how little it is, you just have to do something. Learn to use Canva. Canva, there's so much on Canva. Today I was doing a lot on my Canva and I was learning a lot. So it has become part of me. I don't know how to sit down. I'm a very skillful person. And that's why I said, if you need to start a business, I have done it before. I know all the pitfall. I know how to start. Now I can teach you where to go. Oh, thank you so much, Sandra. I like that. Thank you. So I can share with you where to get resources. I can teach you where to go and get your information. I can teach you about Thank You ID. I can teach you, how to obtain information online, how to get the link, how to start your affiliate marketing, how to start your drop shipping. I can teach you all that. And most importantly, I can teach you as well how to empower your voice. Empower your voice. I had never had a voice. I didn't know how to speak. I lost my voice many years ago, but my YouTube is my comfort. That's why it doesn't matter how many people are watching me from YouTube, but this is my comfort zone. I can come here and talk about it. Talk, 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 talk forever. So the YouTube gave me a voice, and I'm using that voice to give it back to whoever that is watching me. So if you are here and you're new, just subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a thing when I come online. And I believe those watching me, you have learned a lot. And I'm going to recap on what we have learned today. One of the things that we learned today was how to 8 ways on how to have a successful business. And one of the things I talked about was to have your why. What is your why? Why are you starting the business? Are you starting the business because somebody said you will be good in that kind of business? Are you starting the business because there's a need for it? Why are you starting the business? Once you figure out your why, then you have to do what? Put it down, write it down on the tablet. That's what the Bible says. You have the idea, you need to write it down. If you don't leave it here, you forget it. There's so many things that can make you forget things. So you write down your ideas, okay? And then the next thing that you need to do is for you to set a deadline for the things you need to do. You write it down, then you set the deadline. And also, you have to make a list, plan. You have to plan the things you need to do. This one first, the other one first. Make your scale of preference. Which one in the order of importance, okay? So make them in the order of importance. And then you organize your list. Make sure you organize your list to fit the purpose. But you must remember, look for, before you think of starting a business, you need to, while you're finding your why, ask yourself, who needs my products? Where can I find them? What do I need to get them? How am I going to present this for them to buy my business? Okay? All right. Now, you need to take action. This is one of the actions. You need to go in front of the camera and look at yourself. Look at yourself first and tell yourself before you come up here to tell me what you're selling. Okay? Yes, I am starting my business. I'm going to sell it to everybody. They will buy from me because my business is good. They will pay me for my business. Good customers will locate me. Just say that to yourself. Then you come here and begin talking to us. Look us straight in the eyes and tell us, this is my business. Just like I'm telling you, if you're interested in starting your affiliate marketing, you want to learn about drop shipping, you want to learn how to empower your voice and talk about your business, you're at the right place. Inbox me and I will help you to achieve in a very short period of time. Don't try to do it alone. If you do it alone, it's going to take a long time. I'm going to teach you about drop shipping, affiliate marketing, your website, the product to put on it. I'm here for you. Okay? So I don't know if you have any question Otherwise, I'm going to end the live stream. I don't like to leave my live stream to be so long, okay? So thank you so much for joining me. And if this is your first time, you're joining me on YouTube, kindly subscribe, like, and share. And join me most importantly on Saturday for the gratitude workout. Health is wealth, okay? Health is wealth. You need to show gratitude. What I do is when I'm doing my workout or yoga or whatever kind of exercise I'm doing, I meditate along the way. I call it gratitude workout. So join me. It's a group of people that we work online, on Saturdays. If you're interested, you're welcome, Sandra. I'll be very happy to have you, in my I'll be happy to teach you. You're welcome. Okay, so join me on Saturday and let's do the gratitude workout. Thank you for joining me on YouTube. Thank you for joining me on Facebook. Thank you for joining me on TikTok. And thank you for tapping. Thank you for the roses. Without you, there wouldn't be me on any of this platform. I really appreciate your time. And I wish you a very good evening and a successful week ahead until maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure, but whenever I come online, you'll see me. And take care of yourself. God bless you. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye. Thank you.